Between 1963 and 1975, British Rail built and introduced the Mark II coaches, with 1,876 examples of them being built over that 12-year period. Starting in 1997 and ending around 2008, a large number of Mark II coaches were exported to New Zealand. Some of them were still in the old Gatwick Express livery, dating back to the era when that service was hauled by Class 73 locomotives. Quite a contrast to the Class 387 Electrostars that run the Gatwick Express today. Many of these exported Mark IIs have since been converted to run on 3-foot 6-inch gauge track, and are now used on regional passenger services throughout the North Island. Until recently, 3 were in use as luggage vans on KiwiRail's long-distance trains. The coaches have since been rebuilt into the following classes: S for the Capital Connection, SA and SD for Auckland commuter services, SE and SW for the Wairararapa connection, SR, SRC and SRV for Te Huia, and AKS, which are the KiwiRail luggage vans. Te Huia coaches are modified SA and SD stock, while the AKS vans are modified SAs. In this video, we'll be looking at each of the different Mark II rebuilds, starting with the Capital Connection and ending with the AKS vans. The Capital Connection is a long-distance / regional commuter service that runs from Wellington to Palmerston North. It started running in 1991, with the rebuilt Mark IIs being introduced in 1999. Sometimes the coaches are used in excursion service, and stray far away from their normal route. Wairararapa connection is a Metlink operated service that runs from Wellington to Masterton. Motive power is now provided by KiwiRail's DFB locomotives, with the coaches themselves being classified either in the SW or SE series. I've recently made a video all about this particular train, which you should have a look at if you'd like to know more about it. The SA and SD stock were rebuilt at Dunedin's Hillside workshops and used in Auckland commuter services between 2004 and 2015. They were replaced by the CAF-built AM electric units, which first entered service in 2014. Typically, these coaches would run in either 3, 4, 5 or sometimes even 6 car push-pull consists with either a DC or DFB locomotive. As far as I know, this was the only case in New Zealand where commuter services have been made up of a locomotive plus cab car formation, which is very common in the USA. Following their replacement, the coaches were stored in Mount Maunganui and Taumarunui, but these days you can only find them stored in Taumarunui. Some of them were intended for refurbishment on a proposed luxury train, which was apparently called the Antipodean Explorer, but I've no idea what's happening with that project. At least 12 SA and SD coaches have been repurposed for Te Huia, and as far as I know, more of them are being refurbished for use on the Capital Connection. As a lot of you might know, Te Huia is the commuter service from Hamilton to Auckland Strand. Passenger service commenced in April 2021, initially only running as far as Papakura. As stated previously, these coaches are ex-Auckland SA and SD stock that have been refurbished again. I've covered Te Huia quite often in previous videos, so I won't bore you with lots of information this time around. Starting around a year before its suspension, the Northern Explorer made use of an XSA coach modified to become an AKS luggage van. At least 3 coaches were updated in this way, with one of them being used on the Transalpine. The Northern Explorer was a long-distance train running from Auckland to Wellington, the full length of the North Island main trunk. Starting in June 2012, it replaced the previous Overlander service, and has since received the nickname Dora. The last time it ran was in August 2021. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look at the British Rail Mk2 coaches, as well as the many ways in which they've been repurposed here in the smaller land down under.